The left will destroy anything. There's nothing that's sacred. There's nothing that's woke enough. It never ends. The other story that I got right after so I'm sitting there about the Indians. I'm like, I can't believe this shit, right? It's just enough. Like, when does it end? And then I saw an article in Time magazine. They're canceling sort of a famous historical figure for not being woke enough. And I don't mean like, a former slave owner or anything like that. You know who they're canceling now? Helen Keller. No bullshit. No bullshit. They are, yeah. I guess today her crime is that she couldn't see the color of your skin. No. It's true. I mean, in 2020, that must be true. So, but now think about it. They're canceling Helen Keller because she had white privilege. No bullshit. Read it. It's in Time magazine. She didn't know what she was, probably. Who knows? But this is a woman born in like 1880 who was blind and deaf. That's a pretty serious obstacle. That's a hard one to come over. That is not someone who's being oppressive. That's someone who's been oppressed by whether it's genes or medicine or life, whatever happened, whatever caused it. That's a serious condition. That's not entitlement. This is a woman that in the early 1900s, deaf and blind, became an activist who fought for women's suffrage. I mean, think about it. I think that would be tough today with modern advancements, with technology, with computers, with everything. But in 1900, it was a lot harder. I don't know much about it, but I can only imagine. Must have been brutal, right? So she became an activist for women's voting rights. She became an activist for labor when you needed it. Not what we see from like the teachers union now where it's just bloated and, it's about, the only thing it's not about is the students. We've sort of seen this consistent theme, right? They don't want to work in person, fine. They don't want to do online learning, but they want to get paid. They want to, of course, that's sort of the nature of the game, right? So there was a time where this made sense though, and she fought for that. Now, I would have thought that the left would actually love Helen Keller because she was also a socialist. Given their social sort of going full commie these days, you would think that they would have adopted her. But you can be a blind, deaf, female, activist, socialist, and not be woke enough for today's radical left. That doesn't instill a lot of confidence in me in the future, but that's the problem. No one's calling out the nonsense. No one's doing it. We're doing it amongst ourselves, but we need to be louder. We need to fight harder. Again, think of the mentality. The mentality I'm talking about is the mentality that allowed Donald Trump to be successful. It allowed him to become president of the United States.